Hey guys, it's Brenda, and I wanted to just give you a little update. I haven't gave you an update for a while, like on work and my health too, and just talk about some of the changes like since surgery, and as I'm healing, I'm clean, I'm not taking any pain medication since July 1st, which is awesome because that is just such a crutch, and it becomes this vicious cycle when you're in pain and you're taking pain medication. So I'm really proud of myself. Today is September 7th. So, 2 months clean. Yeah, so basically 2 months clean. But it feels good. Some of the things I'm still dealing with, I'm actually starting to think, and this is what I'm trying to figure out, is that I was on medication for such a long time, all different kinds of medication for my stomach, for allergies, all these things that I was dealing with. And I'm starting to think now that some of the medication, taking them together, was actually causing some of my other issues. So slowly I've been getting off of all medication, and then, I'll hurt. I still hurt. I have problems with my wrists. I have arthritis in my wrists and my shoulders. I had, before surgery, some of you who have been watching for a while, I had a shot in my shoulder probably 6 months ago because it got to the point where I couldn't lift it like more than right here. But I always sleep with my hand over my head, and that hurts really bad right now. So it is probably either going to need another shot or surgery. But that's just frustrating for me. It's like, what the heck? But what do? You carry on and push on. And it's interesting. My grandmother, I watched her go from the time I was 14, and then she passed away right before I was 40. And she had cancer 4 different times. And I just always said I couldn't do the things that she did. I couldn't be that strong and push forward and do the things that I want to do. My life would suffer. When in actuality, I've been 30 years in pain, dealing with something that I had no control over. There wasn't a medication that would make me feel better. It's just been an ongoing thing. And the other day I was counting my scars from surgeries due to endometriosis and things with my digestion, issues like that, the amount of surgeries that I've had. I have 27 scars. Isn't that crazy to think? 27 scars. It just kind of boggles the mind. Most of them are really faded. You can hardly see them. I can see them, but normally people wouldn't see them if they're going to see me naked, which they're not. And, but that doesn't show the scars on the inside, because endometriosis is something that you can't really see. What you see on the outside is somebody that's in pain and that is has severe fatigue and a lot of emotional feelings about pain, because you go through, when you have endometriosis, there's just so much misdiagnosis, and it comes to a point where doctors are pretty much telling you that it's in your head. You go through these stages where all you can do is take pain medication, and that's all the doctors will give you, and it's just a horrible internal and external type of disease, because it affects everything in your life. I'd love to say that I do not have endometriosis anymore, but that's not true, because you will always have the scarring, and if the doctor left any endometriosis there, it will come back, especially because I still have one ovary, but I'm already feeling symptoms of menopause. So, it is what it is. I am going through this whole journey and kind of looking at it as a learning, and it is a journey. It's a journey to learn how to take care of my body and to listen to it. I've always been very in touch with my body. If something's not working right, I can usually go and tell my doctor what it is. And, you know, as I get older, I listen to that. I listen to things that aren't functioning properly and try things to heal myself. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I've decided I'm gonna really work to cut out all medication. Here, I'll show you some of the things that I've been taking consistently since even before my surgery, just to deal with other things that I have going on. I had my gallbladder taken out in 2009, and I also recorded that journey if you look back on my videos. And after that, I did notice, and even before that, I was taking like Pepsid and all of these things because I had just this burning. That's why I got my gallbladder out. Well, after I got my gallbladder out, for a while there, I didn't have to take anything, but then it slowly was creeping back in. One of the differences is in 2009, I went on this organic eating and was eating very clean. And I think that is the reason why I wasn't having issues with my acid, and I wasn't taking anything at that point. I wasn't even drinking caffeine. So after I started including foods and stuff back into my diet, I started noticing more and more stomach issues. And when you have stomach issues, you know, it can be pretty debilitating. A lot of my stomach issues was due to what was going on with my endometriosis, because it was affecting my digestion, my bowel, and my bladder. But I was taking, like, this is ranitidine. It's just like Xanax. This is a new one I just bought because it was on sale, because I needed it. So it was buy one, get one free. And so I went and bought 2 boxes, just like a habit, right? I need an acid pill, so I'll go buy it because my stomach was burning. But then I started thinking about it, and I hadn't taken it for about a week because we were out. But in that time, we went to eat at my mother-in-law's house, and she fed us corn. It was fresh corn from a local farm, and you know, so I thought, well, maybe I should try it and see if I have a reaction to it, because you know, they didn't use pesticides, all those kind of things. But pretty much right after, about an hour after I ate it, my stomach really started hurting, and then it has taken 3 days for my stomach to stop just burning and hurting. But in that time, because of the I had the reaction, so my instant thought process is to go towards, okay, I've got a buildup of acid, I need to take one of these. So then I kind of combined it, and I took one of the acid reducers when my stomach was already having an issue with the corn or something that I had eaten. I assume the only difference was corn. It like really affected my stomach, my digestion. I started experiencing issues that I was having, and I kept saying that I thought my bowel was damaged. Well, that had gotten a little bit better since I'd cut out corn and I had stopped taking these, but I didn't connect the two because I was just kind of going through the motions. It's been a busy month, and I've just been kind of pushing forward. I had told you in my last video that I had a GI appointment, and that got pushed out to the 25th. So I was like, okay, in this time I'm gonna start kind of looking at what I'm doing. That was just a couple days ago. So when that started, when they pushed that out, that's when I started thinking about these things. So I've stopped taking this 2 days ago, and my stomach actually is doing okay today. And I had coffee this morning. This is my coffee. Look at my mug, isn't it cool? Are you jealous? The whole thing's metal. The only thing is in the car, it shakes like that, and it's super annoying. Okay, so I stopped the acid reducer. Well, I was taking ibuprofen because my shoulder's hurting so much and my hands are hurting so much, I just can't even make a fist. They hurt like right in here. So I was taking, I was going back and forth. I would take ibuprofen sometimes, and sometimes I would take, if I had a headache too, because I get a lot of headaches, I would take acetaminophen. You know, and I don't know some of you may not have grown up this way, but I grew up in a household where if you have an ache, you take a pill. That's just what I was taught. You know, I think that had a lot to do with parents. What is going on with my hair? How long's it been poofing out like that? Sorry. Distraction. Squirrel. Oh, and then another thing that I was taking every day, and I talk about this multiple times in videos, is allergy medicine. This is an antihistamine. It is like Allegra allergy. So every morning I get up and I take one of these, and then at night I take an acid reducer. So this is kind of like my morning and my night. And then in between, and I'm not saying, you know, at least once a day I'm taking ibuprofen, and at least once a day, sometimes maybe, you know, I'll skip a day, I take Tylenol, which I know that I don't have a reaction to Tylenol because I've, you know, pretty much all pain medication has acetaminophen in it, but I've taken such high doses of acetaminophen over my lifetime that it can, you know, you can build up an intolerance to it. So what I've experienced in the 2 days that since I stopped taking these 3 things. I stopped taking these 3 things 2 or 3 days ago. And I'm feeling better today. I haven't eaten breakfast, but I have had my coffee. You know, what I've been experiencing is really bad cramping, and just my energy gets really zapped. And I think it's these 2 things, I really do, that was screwing up my digestion. And I'm hoping that if I keep those, you know, keep my body as clean as possible, no medication, and start crossing things like that off my list, that my body will continue to heal, and then maybe my pain will decrease, because the pain could be a reaction from a digestion issue. You know, it just is how the body works. If your digestion's not working fine, toxins build up in your system, and that is what caused joint pain. So, you know, hopefully it'll work out, and that will be the answer. But I will continue to, you know, this was a rambly video, but I will continue to update you. I wanted to give you guys an update on everything that's going on with me, and talk about some of the products and kind of my next steps and my health. And I just really appreciate all of your support, and I welcome all of my new subscribers. I try to put out one of these health videos maybe once a month. If you look back, it's not the majority of my channel, but some people have been following my journey through allergies and illness for a really long time. So it is part of my channel and part of who I am. I make the videos when I'm sick to help people to know that you can get better, and you can heal, and you're not always going to be sick. There are ways to adjust your lifestyle when you are sick. And so I really hope to help people through illness and, you know, through healing on this channel. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.